Hi, I'm Jack Quicksilver, adult performer, creator, and toy collector and aficionado, and today I'm reviewing the Dr. Skin Realistic Cock by Blush. And, spoiler, I think this is my first ever negative review. But it's not all bad. I hope by the end of this video you'll be more informed about how to pick an intimate toy that is right and safe for you. Dr. Skin is a basic monocolor dildo with a suction cup base, meaning it is safe for anal use and is harness compatible. It has a respectable 8.5 insertable length in inches, and it's 1.5 inches wide. It retails at $25.99 USD, which is a very affordable price point, but unfortunately, Blush indulges in misleading labeling, which makes me think that this price isn't worth the potential health risks of this toy. Yes, that's right, health risks. Dr. Skin is clearly labeled as being made of polyvinyl chloride, commonly known as PVC, though the labeling is tiny and on the back of the package. PVC is a plastic product, commonly used to make both industrial products like PVC pipes and cables, and sex toys. Because once treated with chemicals called plasticizers, PVC gains a soft and flexible texture. One common type of plasticizer are phthalates, which have come under fire for being endocrine disruptors that can be shed from PVC just by handling it. According to this toy's label, the PVC has not been treated with phthalates, which is a good thing. But what exactly was it treated with to soften it? And is PVC even safe for sex toys at all? A hallmark of PVC is that its surface is porous. PVC sex toys are not sterilizable. Their surfaces harbor bacteria and even mold spores from mouths, vaginas, and anuses that can cross-contaminate other orifices and lead to unpleasant and even recurring infections. In all my research on this subject, I could not find any mention in the literature, even for hard PVC materials like pipes, not to mention PVC treated with plasticizing agents, of completely non-porous PVC. So back to Dr. Skin. Let's look at some parts of the rest of the label. This official-looking seal on the front says body safe, laboratory certified. The description on the back mentions body safe, non-porous PVC. The only ingredient listed is PVC. Here's my first issue. The term body safe has no regulatory meaning. It's like calling a food product natural. Everything is natural. The term body safe is a term born from increasing consumer awareness about the risks of toxic sex toys, and it is not regulated in any meaningful way by governments, by importers, or by consumer controls. What this means is that consumers, like you and me, need to be educated about what body-safe materials actually are. The coupling of body safe with laboratory certified raised a red flag for me. What laboratory? And certified in what way? Again, body safe is not a regulated term, so this entire statement is functionally meaningless without additional context. I wanted to give Blush the benefit of the doubt, so I followed the link from the back of the packaging, which says, for more product information and to explore our other products, visit www.blushlove.com. Unfortunately, this link is only a landing page for wholesale contacts and warranty information. So I headed over to blushvibe.com, their storefront, clicked on the FAQ, and found one about our materials. But oops, it's a 404. I decided then to email Blush directly. I wrote, "Hi, I'm reaching out with questions about the materials used in your Dr. Skin Realistic Dildo. I noticed that the packaging claims that the toy is made of phthalate-free, non-porous PVC. Can you please tell me what plasticizer is used in the manufacturing process in place of phthalates, and also what is meant by non-porous? It is my understanding that all PVC is porous and cannot find any examples otherwise. I tried looking for this on your website, but unfortunately the Our Material page is 404'd. Thank you, Jack." And to their credit, Blush wrote back. The customer care representative wrote, "The Dr. Skin Realistic Dildo is made from PVC, polyvinyl chloride, that is phthalate-free. Instead of traditional phthalate-based plasticizers, we use a body-safe, proprietary, non-phthalate plasticizer that meets all California Prop 65 and REACH compliance standards, ensuring the material is safe for intimate use." Regarding your excellent question about porosity, you're absolutely right that traditional PVC is considered microporous. When we use the term non-porous in our packaging and product descriptions, it refers to the sealed surface quality of the finished product after manufacturing, which is designed to be smooth, easy to clean, and less absorbent than older or lower grade PVC blends. While not fully non-porous like silicone or glass, it offers a sealed surface that does not easily harbor bacteria when cleaned properly. We appreciate you pointing out the issue with our materials page. We're currently updating that section and we'll work to get it live again soon. If you have any further questions or like recommendations for fully non-porous materials like silicone, we'd be glad to assist. Kudos to them for actually answering my questions. It's been a couple months and the materials page is still 404'd, but what can you do? Let's think about Blush's response. First, they do not name the plasticizer they use, hence the proprietary description. That means it's a secret. They do mention that this plasticizer meets standards of compliance for California Prop 65 and REACH. Prop 65 is a law that requires businesses to advise of exposures to chemicals that may contribute to a person's risk of cancer or reproductive harm. You may have seen Prop 65 warnings prominently displayed in places like coffee shops in California. REACH, or REACH, is a regulation of the EU, which requires businesses identify and manage risks linked to the substances they manufacture and market in the EU. Both of these are great for consumers. Prop 65 might be a bit overkill in practice, but personally I would rather have strict regulations that empower consumers and that protect people from poisons than otherwise. What Blush has said is that the chemical product they use to soften their PVC is in compliance with these standards. However, we still don't know what that laboratory they mentioned is, and we don't know whether the plasticizer has actually complied with these laws, since Dr. Skin is manufactured in China, not the EU or California. It's completely feasible to me, a cynic, that a company would dodge being tested by regulations in the EU and US by simply not manufacturing in the EU and US and only submitting the final product for review. But we just don't know. Because that dang plasticizer is a secret. I mean, it's proprietary. I want to also give kudos to Blush for acknowledging the porosity issue. Notice the phrasing of this email, not fully non-porous. So this toy is less porous than other PVC toys, I guess? Blush claims that its composition and manufacturing have created a smoother, less porous, and sealed surface on its PVC toy. And maybe they have. But unfortunately, trying to actually verify that is way beyond my resources and pay grade. What I think it comes down to is whether you're going to trust Blush on this one. They are clearly aware of the poor reputation of PVC given how they have de-emphasized its presence and heavily emphasized the body-safe label of the toy on its packaging. But they're still manufacturing it and making intimate toys out of it, when we know that this material harbors bacteria, off-gases, and uses proprietary plasticizers that we as consumers can't even research for ourselves. For me personally, it's a no. Saving $20 is not worth my long-term health. I want to feel pleasure and enjoy life for as long as I can, so sticking something inside my body with the assurance of "just trust us, bro," doesn't fly for me. If you're dead set on picking up a PVC dildo, please follow these tips for harm reduction. Use a mild, unscented soap to clean your toy before and after each use. Let it air dry to avoid mold growth. Always use a condom on a penetrative toy. And swap them for new ones often, as off-gassing can degrade the condom. Store the cool toy in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight. And please, from me, retire the dildo after a year or so. But you could just save your money a little longer and pick up a truly body-safe toy, like from this guide from Fallophile, or from an ethical retailer like Peep Show Toys, and get something that will last you functionally forever with no sketchy backstories. This is a basic-ass dildo with no wow factor and a mysterious past. You can and should do better. Do you have any horror stories with sketchy toys or wins with awesome toys? Please share them in the comments below. If you like this video and found it helpful, please like it and subscribe. And please check out the links in the video description. I've got some citations, some resources for you there, and follow me on my other socials and sites. And take care of yourself. Bye.